Thomas and Friends, making tracks to great destinations.
Dear Christopher, here is your friend Thomas the Tank Engine. He wanted to come out of his station yard and see the world. These stories tell you how he did it. I hope you will like them because you helped me to make them. Your loving Daddy.
The island of Sodor is surrounded by beautiful blue sea. It has fields of green and sandy yellow beaches. There are rivers, streams, and lots of trees where the birds sing. There are windmills and a coal mine, and docks where visitors to the island arrive. The island also has lots and lots of railway lines. Who's that puffing down the track? It's Thomas! Hello, Thomas! Hello, everybody! Welcome to the island of Sodor.
Today on the island of Sodor, we'll see what happens when Sir Topham Hatt loses his hat. And Thomas will show us one of the island's very special places. But first, there's a new arrival at Brendam Docks. Edward strikes out. All the engines of Sodor are very happy to work on Sir Topham Hatt's railway. Edward has worked on the railway the longest. He knows everyone, and everyone knows him. One summer morning, Edward arrived at the docks. He had to pick up some heavy pipes. Gordon and Thomas were already there. Thomas was very excited. A new crane had just arrived on the island. "He looks so strong," puffed Thomas. "I'm sure he could even lift you up, Gordon," he chuckled. Gordon didn't think this was funny, and Thomas chuffed away. "That crane might be big," Gordon sniffed, "but he has no engine. He can't move unless another engine pulls him." Edward looked at the crane. Gordon was right. "Then I don't think he can be really useful," chuffed Edward slowly. "Quite right, Edward," huffed Gordon. "He will only get in the way." Just then, Percy arrived. He was very excited to see the new crane, too. "He's not very useful," boomed Gordon. "He will only get in the way," echoed Edward. "New-fangled nonsense," wheezed Gordon, and he chuffed off. "What's a new-funneled nuisance, Edward?" peeped Percy. "New-fangled nonsense, Percy," puffed Edward as grandly as he could. "It's something that is new and not really useful." Edward's freight cars were right next to the new crane. My name's Rocky, the crane smiled at Edward.
I'm Edward, puffed Edward.
Can I come with you? Asked Rocky. I could help you with those heavy pipes.
I don't need your help, sniffed Edward. Newfangled nonsense.
And he puffed off quickly, before the pipes had been properly tied down. Edward was approaching a signal. He was thinking about Rocky, and he was going too fast. Suddenly, the signal changed to red. Edward screeched to a stop, but the sides of the freight cars collapsed. Steel pipes toppled all over the tracks. Bust my buffers, puffed Edward. He looked at the heavy pipes and wondered what to do.